What's up, YouTube? This your girl off the lid Wiz here with another reaction video. And today we have Angel Reese in the building. We finna react to, I think Angel she just got a channel. She made a channel and she just dropped her first video. I believe this is her first video, man. And it's like podcast style. But her channel is called Unapologetic. This word always give me a hard time, you feel me? Unapologetically Angel. Unapologetically Angel. Is I'm saying that correctly? Unapologetically Angel. Right? You feel me? I think I'm just, thinking about it too hard. But that's her channel name. And the title of this is Angel Reese spills the tea on Caitlin Clark, her love life, LSU rumors, and more on her new show. So, okay, this is her new show. So, let's see. Let's get the scoop. Let's get the inside of Angel, the tea, the love life, the Caitlin Clark situations. Let's see what Angel thinks. This is an hour-long video, so look.
Platform. So, how do you feel about that situation?
Shout out to Angel.
I think just being able to be
I love
in that
her.
moment.
Oh, I don't got my Angel shirt on, but I do got a Chicago shirt. I don't got it on right now.
Of it happening, you never realize how something can literally change your life.
Yes, what they gonna say now? Whoo, Angel, definitely that girl. Come on, let's give Angel a round of applause because she is that girl. You feel me? She changed WNBA for sure.
Guys, welcome to my first episode, Unapologetically Angel. What they gonna say now? I'm so excited to be starting my new podcast. We're going to be spilling tea, dropping hot tea.
Okay, podcast.
You're going to know what the real celebrities, athletes, artists, y'all favorite, everybody's going to be here. Got my favorite co-host, Maya Reese.
Shout out to Angel, bro.
We cousins. That's
okay,
cousins.
Co-host.
Hey, cousin.
Oh, her last name Reese, too.
You know everything about podcasts, obviously.
I know a little something.
Yeah, so you teaching me, we going to learn each other here.
No, this is going to be the best podcast ever made.
We saying it now.
The comment section, people are already obsessed. They got their little countdowns. They're ready.
Wait, but they don't even know, like, I had to redo this episode because...
I hope I could post this. Ooh, it's probably going to get copyrighted, right? Dang it, I don't know. We gonna post parts
it's spicy.
Of this.
Y'all want to see tea? We gonna drop tea. The first episode I had recorded, I just gave a little bit of it wasn't too much.
It was very cutesy.
It was cutesy and classy and demure. We not giving that.
Demure.
We spilling it all.
Period. Let's get into it.
Okay, you ready?
I like the little mics.
So first, since this is Unapologetically Angel, what is something that you're unapologetic about?
I'm unapologetic about this podcast. Let's start here. It's going to be a new journey for me to be able to release who I really am and just being able to clear the air,
really
clear the narratives, the false narratives,
the inside of Angel
myself,
head,
and just being able to be me. So I'm looking forward to it.
And then since you're Angel Reese, Maya Reese, your fan base is the Reese's Pieces.
Yes,
What's your Reese's Pieces for today? Your peace of mind.
Oh, my peace of mind is social media is not real.
Definitely not.
I want people to realize, social media is not real. We are human. We live a life outside of social media. What people say on social media does not matter.
What percentage do you think is real? Like if you're scrolling, you see something pop up. What percentage do you think is actually oh, that's real?
Like a very small,
1%.
It's so hard to believe these days, because people put out so much fake stuff about people in this world, so you really never know what to really believe. It's hard for me to believe a lot of stuff. This real?
Especially because you'll see stuff about you. And
exactly, this ain't real. So it's making me hard to believe for anybody else. So yeah.
So do you want to get into some of the fake stuff about
Let's
you?
Get into
you ready?
Let's get it.
Okay, let's do it.
What we gonna call our tea?
Spill the tea.
We gotta get a name for our tea. We need some recommendations.
Then we gotta make Angel branded tea and sell your tea.
Period.
Ooh, that'd be tough. Oh, I love me some tea. I would definitely buy some tea.
Tea hello.
That would be so cute.
Definitely buy the tea. You feel me? I love some tea. I'm making me some tea right now.
Collegiate career first, right? So obviously there's a lot of questions about why you sat out at LSU those couple of games. Coach Mulkey said it's a coach's decision. I'm gonna let Angel say one day. So what was going on?
So
what was going on?
As you know, we played our first. But we played our first game against Colorado. and we lost. And that was fresh off our national championship game. So we was the number one team in the country. I believe they were like ranked 15 or whatever. So we weren't supposed to lose to them. We lost to them, and it was just a whole big uproar after, obviously, about it on social media, about we're not focused, I'm not focused, I'm still worried about the summer, magazines, just not tuned in with basketball, which wasn't true at all. And
Right.
obviously, like, social media has been something that has struck for me since the national championship game in a positive light and a negative light.
You blew
And the
up.
Blew
negative.
up, go
Right.
crazy. So obviously
Go
that
crazy.
kind
Go
of was
stupid.
like, for me, it was kind of hard to like balance both still, because this is my first time being able to do so much at one time. So coming back to practice, the vibes was kind of weird. Obviously the energy was pretty weird in practice, because everybody was like, we just lost our first game, like we don't know what to do. And our next game wasn't in for another like 2 weeks. So the vibes was just weird. And then kind of like, I wasn't in a good mental space. I didn't feel like I was in a good mental space for my own team, for myself, and just being able to give my best self. So after a game, I didn't. I sat the second half of a game, the Kent State game, and just it was me and Kimoki kind of got into it about something, and we sat. I
Which is
sat,
normal.
which is normal. Sat respectfully, sat the second half, and then after that game, me and her had a conversation, and we talked about what's moving forward. And it was just best for me to take some time off. And I took
Take
time
some
off. I
time
didn't
off
go
to
to the
get your
Cayman
mental
Islands
right.
with the team. And it wasn't because of everything else. It was me and Coach Moki being able to have that kind of relationship. And people were saying I was suspended and I wasn't playing because my
grades was
GPA, I
right.
was pregnant. All these crazy things.
Everything they could think
Everything they could
of.
think of. And they didn't even know
Yeah.
what was going on. And just knowing, like, knowing myself, I'm like, all right, bro, like, let me just take this breaks for myself, for the team, for myself, and just being able to have just a sense of mind and peace of mind. That was probably the hardest, like, time of my life, just because, like, I never took a break from basketball, and I didn't realize mental health was like important. Like, and I didn't really realize that. So my mom came down while they went to Camden Island. My mom came down for Thanksgiving. We made Thanksgiving dinner, and it was just a reset. Got back with the team, practiced with the team. They missed me. They
Nice.
texted me the whole time, updating me. I'm watching the games, wishing them the best, and everything. And when I came back, it was just I felt like myself again. And just being able to have that relationship with my coach, Kim, that's something I really love. Being able to have that relationship with her and being able to take that time away, and her respectfully, like, she didn't come out and say I was suspended. She didn't come out and say anything.
She didn't
People
say
made
anything. They
assumptions.
kept
Say
asking.
nothing.
Exactly.
People
They made
just
assumptions about what was going on. And just being
assuming
able to have a
stuff.
coach like that that protected my brand, and a lot of people didn't think she protected me. She protected me in the best of the way she could. And I always will respect that from her. So yeah, that's what happened. That's T. But all the other allegations that
So it
Was
wasn't
false.
it wasn't school. I never had no 1 point whatever GPA.
Right.
That was not true.
no babies,
Cause that
No
was
kid-
going no
no-
round. She was
no kid-
failing.
no fighting, no
None of that.
attitude.
None of that.
Right. It was just you knowing, you
Mental
know what,
health.
I have a lot going on
I had a lot
now.
going on, and it become like contagious to other people, and I just felt I was moody. I wasn't in a good place, like, within myself, and I didn't want that to become a cancer in the locker room. So being able to have that conversation with coach was obviously hard, with the other coaches too. So
Do you think part of the feeling of being overwhelmed came from social media?
it was just everything going on. I didn't have a break that summer. I literally went straight from, I was doing photo shoots, I was in the gym, I was literally doing everything. And a little bit of time I went to USA basketball. I was doing everything. And like, I had no breaks, no time to do anything else. So like, it was probably a time that was hard for me, but it probably was time that I really needed it for myself.
So it sounds like you could be at the peak of your career, have this fantastic ring going crazy, but then just because you're on a high doesn't mean you're going to stay on that high
Yeah,
sometimes,
yeah.
which is natural.
And it's normal. People don't realize, like, you can really feel like you're at the top, and then feel like you kind of hit rock bottom, and don't know really what's going on and what the reset is. And I prayed every day. I journaled every day. I had a great team behind me. I was able to still work out and stuff. So it was just a time that I really needed. And I think it
That
really
lip
helped
gloss
me
is
in life.
popping.
The Unapologetically Angel Show is now sponsored by Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app with over 5
Okay,
million
Prize
active
Pick.
members. With the football season starting,
Unlike more, that's full price. So
Get your Prize Pick. I stopped doing Prize Pick because I was losing my money. I said I don't got time for this. I don't.
people often mention Caitlin
Rookie
Clark. You've
rival.
said in
Okay.
interviews,
Oh, here we
there's
go,
no
Caitlin
beef,
Clark.
but the media keeps going
Keep.
on. This is your platform. So how do you feel about that situation?
it, I think just being able to be in that moment of it happening, you never realize how something can literally change your life. And knowing my 5 fingers and my other finger
Right.
pointing at my hand could literally have changed my life for like forever.
You better claim that ring, Angel.
It's crazy. And knowing that, like, Kaylin is an amazing player, and I've
Amazing
always thought
player.
she was an amazing player. We've been playing each other since high school, like, literally been playing each other since high school. And, like, knowing that, like, there's never been beef. Like, we've talked trash to each other in AAU. Like, that it's been that. So I think it's really just the fans,
Yeah,
her
it's the
fans,
fans.
the Iowa fans, now the Indiana fans that are like, they ride for her, and I respect that respectfully, but sometimes it's very disrespectful.
Facts.
I
We gonna
think
stop
there's a lot
calling.
of racism when it comes to it, and I don't believe she stands on any of that. But when you come when it's behind your name, that's when a lot of people are like, oh, they think, oh, I don't like her because her fans are saying this. No, I don't believe in her heart that she has hatred towards me, and I'm sure she believes that I don't have hatred towards her. But I think her fan base has gone, I'm talking about, like,
It's a lot.
it's a lot. Like,
Yeah,
We
her
see it
fan
all the
base
I
time.
know
crazy,
y'all
bro.
see it. Like, I literally saw something
And her
today
fan,
that was like,
her fan base is racist. Just be 100. Her fan base is racist. Not everybody, but a lot of people. A lot of her fan base is racist, bro.
it's crazy, and it goes down to knowing, like, again, we are humans. Like, basketball is literally a game. Like, I promise you, it's
Right. It's
literally a
just a
game. We have so much fun with it. But when it comes to death threats, when it comes to people finding, like, I'm talking about people have come down to my address, following me
No.
home. Like, it's come down to that. And, like, when I even
That's
talked about,
dumb.
I talked about earlier on after the season, and when I was in my press conference and I was talking about being sexualized, like, I guess people thought that was like because I post pictures in my bathing suits. No, like, multiple occasions people have made AI pictures of me, like, naked, literally.
Really?
They have
Right.
sent it to my family members. My family members are like, uncles are sending it to me like, are you
No.
naked on Instagram? It sucks to see that, and it's really hard that I have to go through that, and now seeing other players even having to go through that.
Yeah.
But, like, at the end of the day, it's a game that we do both love, but there is no
Like
hate.
her fan base needs to
No hate.
quit
We're
it.
gonna play on the same team one day, I'm sure. Like, we're gonna definitely play on the same team one day. So
Maybe
that's just
2028.
2028 period. Yeah. So yeah.
So when you were talking about being sexualized in the
spotlight.
media, a lot of people were
Let me
like,
check on
well,
my
she
teeth.
asked for it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't get what that means, because I'm a beautiful girl. Like, I'm a beautiful woman. I've been posting pictures in my bikinis. I got a nice body and I work hard for it. And if I want to post a picture of my bikini, I should be able to without being sexualized, where I'm saying I'm asking for it, or, like, being able to have a moment where, like, I'm being vulgar, or I'm this, that, like, and it's the same. It's been happening for a really, really, really long time now, and now it's just like, okay, like, find something new.
I think once you reach a certain level of stardom, people forget that you're a 22-year-old
I
girl.
literally am 22. I
Like,
don't know. Do other people go through this?
people don't remember that they're just a girl.
Because
Literally.
I'm sure Skylar Diggins was posting pictures of her bikini. She's the one. I'm running because she walked.
She's the OG.
She walked it. Like,
For sure.
she's the OG. Like, knowing that, like, I wonder if social media was at a high when she was popping. Would she been going through the same thing when it comes to that, being able to be a beautiful woman, being able to be somebody that posts pictures and it's always looking good. So
That's a good question.
yeah,
Oh,
It's kind of like the league is in its baddie era.
yeah.
So right
we
now
in a
it's like-
baddie era.
For real.
Sure. Like, I love the tunnel walks. Everybody getting fitted for games. We looking good. Hair laid, nails. And it's just like, it's also a negative sometimes though, because people think you're too worried about what you're looking
Your
like. Like,
outfit.
this has been a thing. Like, everybody's always wanted to look good on the court. Lisa Leslie, like, I've always seen Lisa Leslie. Her hair was always slicked back. She had her lips on. Tina Thompson, being
Candace
able to
Parker
watch.
had baby
Oh,
hairs.
and did like they've been doing this. It just wasn't, social media wasn't so prevalent that it is right now. Like, it's popping right now, and just being able to know that, like, I'm happy where we. I'm happy to see all the girly girls being able to pop it and look cute on the runway and being able to continue that, because we have a couple models in this league. Like, we got some face
A lot.
cards. We got some face
lot
cards.
of-
That Skims campaign.
Yeah.
Period.
Went crazy.
8 down. 8 bodies, team
Supermodels.
faces looking good. I'm happy we're able to like tap into that, because everybody doesn't want to have to go overseas. And like, being able to know like you can do stuff outside and make money outside of, like, women are not going overseas just to go overseas, just casual for fun. I'm sure they want to spend time here. It's a long season. Just being able to come, being able to stay here. I would want to stay here. I'm staying here. I'm not going overseas.
So it was just recently announced you're playing in Unrivaled. Congratulations.
Yep, she playing
Just
it
tell me
Unrivaled.
how excited you are
Congrats.
for that.
I'm really excited for one.
Shout out to Angel Reese for playing it on Rivals. You feel me? She got announced. Rakia Jackson playing in the Rival too. Shout out to Rakia.
I came straight from college, so knowing that I don't have to go overseas and I'm able to play still in the States is something that I wanted. It's Miami. So
The Yams.
the Yams.
Oh, that's why.
So I'm excited for that. And then being able to play with some of the 30 best women in the league, I'm really excited for that. And Nafisa and Brianna, what they're doing with this is really going to be, I already
It's
know.
dope.
Like,
So they won't have to
it's
go
starting to
overseas.
be popping where people are only going to be playing in that league. I can see in the future where people are only going to be playing in that league.
And it pays really well, but also it's a safety thing. So a lot of people, they go to these countries and they don't always have the best experience.
Exactly, and I'm
Right.
scared. I'm not going to lie, I'm too scared to go overseas.
But you're going to be in Miami
I'm
lit.
in Miami, popping, pull up.
Popping
We
it.
got to do
Yeah.
some live shows
Yeah,
up
we do.
there.
Yeah.
Get all their little athletes. Okay, so since it is right now the WNBA season, right? You're on the sky. You guys are trying to do this playoff run. What is that experience like for you?
It's been hard.
They sucking right now.
It has been hard because
They sucking.
one, we were ranked 12th in the league, so like obviously expectations were like low, bare minimum. Like, there was no way other than up. So now, like, we're at 8 right now. The 10th, it's high right now. Expectations are really high right now. And knowing that, I think it's just like the pressure on not just the rookies, not just like the fan base, but
Everybody.
even my coaches. Like, I be feeling bad for Teaspoon sometimes because this is her first year.
Right.
And I know she has a lot of pressure being able to do this, and she's been doing an amazing job. And like, they have to realize, like, you have to trust this process. Like, we literally scratched. We had Clea Copper last year on the sky. Like, we had Marina. We got Marina trade. Like, we don't have the team that we had last year.
You're rebuilding.
And we're in a rebuilding
Right,
phase.
they
and
rebuilding,
we're
they
still
rebuilding.
8 right now. And we're going to continue to
They
grow
still-
and be better. Like, I want to make the playoffs so bad, and I think all of us do. But just being able to be patient with it. Like, we have to be patient and give ourselves some grace. Like,
Yeah,
the
give
two
some grace.
starting
This
forward
a
and
new
post
team.
are
This a new
literally,
team.
this is our first year. Like give us some grace. Our head coach is her first year. We're
First
still
year.
learning each other and just understanding that. I want people to just like give us some time. Like, we're gonna be fine.
Like I
I think
like,
I just saw.
last year Indiana suck. This year they suck. The beginning of the season, Indiana was trash. They lost about 5 games in a row, right? But now it's clicking. They getting it. They going crazy. Indiana going crazy. Chicago got to figure it out. They
It
gonna
said
figure
the
it
Sky
out.
is the only team who switched out the entire
Yes,
starting
our whole
five, right?
Yeah, I'm the only person that has started since game 1. Everybody else
That's crazy.
has not. And like, we've switched up lineups so many times. We traded. We got 2 players, and we traded one. Went down with an injury. Will went down. So like, it's been so much going on, and I think we're still in a really, really good place. And I'm really happy for our team. I mean, it's hard losing, and for me and Camille, this is the most we've ever lost in our life. I only lost 7 games in my last 2 years at LSU. So like, it's been hard for me. But adjusting and just kind of have that mindset of like just moving on has been something I try to give myself a little bit of grace.
How have you loved Chicago?
I love Chicago so
Yes.
much. Oh my God, I love Chicago. Like I'm so happy I got drafted here. Like I tell this to everybody. Like this is the perfect place for me. On and
Shop
off the court,
Bobby.
like just being able to feel at home, and I feel like so at home. I can live my outside life here, but also live my inside life. Um,
The
but
whole city
also,
is obsessed with
I
you
know I love it
all the
Oh,
here. I
time.
feel like Baltimore here. I love it here. It does.
Kind of. A little bit, little DMV action.
Yeah.
But you know, Chicago is a number 3 market in the country.
Really?
It's New York,
really?
LA, and then Chicago.
Yeah,
Oh,
Chicago.
okay.
Y'all have everything. I'm not gonna lie, y'all have everything
Okay.
here. Like, it's nothing here that I'm like, oh, I gotta go to a different city for it. Like, everything has been here, which I love.
I know in the media you've said a lot, I'm focused on trying to get the playoffs, trying to boost my team. But they still ask you about Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
What is your stance on that?
So my whole thing was like, when I got drafted, number 7. So I'm like, cool. Like, the pressure is not even on me because I'm drafted 7, so the pressure shouldn't be up there. So I'm like, all right, cool. I can just hoop. So I don't know when like it started to just break out where I was just in rookie of year conversations. I'm like, all right,
All them double
cool.
It's because you
doubles.
started killing it.
Well,
And they're
yeah,
like, oh my
but nobody
God.
expected that. Everybody told me I was not ready for the league, and that's why I
Yeah.
got drafted 7. They told me I wasn't ready. I wouldn't play. I would have got cut from training camp. I wasn't like I was not ready, and that's
It
why I
won't
got drafted 7.
translate.
It wouldn't translate,
That's what they
and
were saying.
obviously I knew coming into the league I was going to be able to translate my game, and I'm still not where I
She
want to
got her
be
them
at
double
all. Like
doubles.
being able to be at
She's still
7
working.
and still like be able to come in and thrive and work hard every day.
And
That's
in
what has
that
got
work of
me
the year
to where I am right now.
conversation is
Just literally
tough.
off hustle and just being able to just go in every day and grind. Like that's just straight off that. I haven't even been able to tap into who I really am and my potential of being able to be that stretch for a position and just being able to be that. So people also need to give that some grace too. Like I'm still a rookie. I'm still figuring it out. Trying to figure things out. So if I am rookie of the year, God thank you. If I'm not, back to the drawing board, and I just want to win. Getting to the playoffs is something that I really, really, really want to do. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm not really thinking about rookie of the year.
Did you see the GM survey they did? So they surveyed all of the general managers in the league, and you couldn't vote for your own players.
Okay.
And they said, who was the steal of the draft? And everyone said Angel Reese. They don't think you shouldn't have been 7.
Do you know like players on other teams like say like I wish we drafted you?
Really?
Yes.
Cause why? I was like, dang, when my girl Angel, when I was watching the draft, I was like, dang, ain't nobody ain't pick Angel Reese yet. What's going on?
Like
I think
teams
Camilla got picked first instead of Angel. Camilla got picked first.
that have drafted that were above me, that the players that got drafted above, and it was nothing against their rookies that got drafted, but they were like, I wish we were teammates. I wish we drafted you. And it's like it feels really good to know like vets really want to play with me and want to and love me and really respect me and respect my game. Like they tell me all the time, you're gonna be in this league for a while just because of
she is.
how hard you work and your grind. So I love it here. I love the league. I love the W. It's growing. It's still some bumps for sure.
Of course.
Definitely some bumps still, but
Still some
we're
bumps.
in a good place right now.
You also came in at a great time because y'all got chartered flights.
I know.
That's
Yeah, 'cause I
huge.
was not used to commercial flights.
And with a certain level of stardom, that's hard.
Yeah, like going to the airport has been hell for me. Like for the past 2 years, like I don't even like going to the airport at all. Like I won't go on a flight for. Yeah, I'll drive. Like I'll literally get in the car if it's.
Dang,
I'm
what?
getting in
It's
the
too
car
many
before I
people.
before I fly.
Come up
What's
to
the
her.
longest you drove? Or you would drive?
7 hours.
Oh my Lord. 7 hours?
Yeah.
Would you drive to like an Atlanta Dream game?
How far is Atlanta?
12.
No.
Okay, that's too far.
7 is where I'm stopping.
Okay.
I like to drive though. I drove 13 hours to LSU with my car.
What's your go-to playlist or artist?
Oh, let's see who she
I'm
listen
a girl's
to.
girl. So it
Megan.
depends. Right now I'm in my like Janae Aiko, Summer Walker vibes.
Oh, Lover Girl
Okay.
era.
Lover girl era.
Oh, she got a boyfriend.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Lotto.
Well, Lotto, no, that's my girl. Like Lotto, Meg,
Lotto.
Cardi,
Meg.
Lakia, Dave.
Okay, Lotto, Megan, Glow, Big 3, Cardi, Big 4. Well, she said.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Lotto. 'Cause you
Well,
love
Lotto, no, that's my girl. Like Lotto, Meg, Flo, Cardi, Lakia, Paige, Lady London. I'm loving all of them, but I'm in
Who,
my
Dej Loaf?
soft color.
We'll talk about that later. Okay, but back to the league. What was your welcome to the WNBA moment?
When Thomas, when Thomas choked slammer and slew Angel down. I think that was her welcome to the league, when Thomas choke slam Angel and threw her on the floor. That was the moment.
Probably,
If she don't say that,
let me think.
let's see.
My welcome to the WNBA. I've had some good experiences. I don't know. I haven't had any really bad experiences. Probably,
Let's see what she say. Thompson, Thomas.
I don't know. I haven't had like a bad experience. Like,
It doesn't have to be bad, but just a moment when you realize, like, oh, I'm really in this league.
Yeah.
This isn't the little fish. This isn't college
that is big
anymore.
fish. Probably like in the scouting report in college, like you can like play off on people. Like the bench usually isn't good when they sub in. Man, I didn't got cooked by the bench before. Like actually, my first game playing Nafisa cooked me. I'm not gonna lie, she definitely cooked me. That was my first game, and I was like, it's gonna be rough.
She's
Like
intense.
she is intense, and she has a high motor, and she plays really hard, and has a lot of skills, and she's really a really skilled player. So I'm
Oh, I
excited to
thought she
also
was
learn
gonna
from
say
her.
what?
When I go to Miami, like she wants to work out with me, so I'm excited for it.
Is she one of your WNBA moms?
I
see that on Twitter all the time.
Everybody's always trying to claim me. Like my mom's okay, in no order. Asia,
Asia, I
Nneka,
knew it.
Dearica,
Dearica Hamby. Okay.
Soon to be
Nafisa.
Fee.
Fee is definitely she always
Who?
gives me.
Soon to be Fee.
Nafisa, Fee is definitely she always gives
was
me good
Fee?
praise. John Quell was a good one too. I love John Quell.
JJ.
She always talking to me too. But a lot of them always are like chatting with me at the free throw line. So like it makes me feel really loved. Yeah, but those my core moms.
And that just
Asia,
happened
Erica
organically.
Hamby.
Yeah, they
Okay.
always like wanna like I don't know. They love me. I love
Good.
them.
They probably see the potential in you. And they're like, oh, well, when I was a rookie, I just switched this and that helped a lot. Or I switched that.
They always talk to me, like tell me I'm doing great.
That's very fire of them. What was the most surprising thing about playing in the W for you? On or off the court?
Probably. I mean, I knew we didn't have charter flights, but that whole walking the airport thing was like that was out of. I couldn't do it. Like it was.
Did you have a weird experience?
We're gonna stop it at 25 minutes, halfway. This is gonna be part 1. We're gonna jump into part 2 in a few. You feel me? So like, comment, subscribe. Let's see how part 1 do, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.